My son, sit down. Look at it. He's beautiful. I had sex with the chubby babe back in the day, so here he is right here. He's left over. What do you think? Huh? It's beautiful. We just started, we rekindled recently, so the last 5 years he's been with me all the time. It's never too late, right, to have your son? It's never too late? How many deadbeat dads do we have here? Yeah, come on, man. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina. A lot of deadbeat dads here. Am I cool? But he speaks like me, though, too.
Dude, come on. Just be cool, you know? It was almost too late. It was almost too late.
But we're cool?
But we're cool, yeah.
There, see, he talks like me, too. It's cool. All right. What's up?
Yeah, good afternoon, man. How you guys?
Good afternoon to you, too.
Been
Milo. Give it up to Milo. Milo, ladies and gentlemen. Milo.
You've been a busy man. You've been doing this during
Whoa, what the hell are you doing, dude? You're breaking the chair, son. You
Dude,
can't
I'm
do that.
rearranging the furniture, Dad. Come on.
My son is wild, dude. Okay,
You've been a busy man. You've been doing this during the day and then doing comedy sets at night?
Yes, and then stuff in between, too. So, no, yeah, it's cool. It's awesome. You know, I love it. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is what I do. I do stand-up comedy. That's who I really am, yeah. So.
That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and if you would,
You're not going to ask any questions?
I want these guys to ask some questions.
Okay. Oh, there's my friend I saw the other day. Nice to see you. He keeps walking by me downstairs, yeah. Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I was wondering what it was like to work with Brendan Fraser in Encino Man.
Son, what do you think?
It was cool, you know. We were both starting out back then, you know, stars on the rise. You know, it was cool. We used to pick on Sean Astin a lot. Me and him, we'd gang up on him, you know.
And what about the Weasel and the Juice thing, son?
Dude, so me and Brendan Fraser were hanging out in the trailer, and I was just like, dude, are you wheezing the juice? And Brendan Fraser was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Whoa. You can't swear, son.
Oh,
Jesus.
sorry, dude.
Sorry about that. Take that part out. Sorry.
They didn't tell me the rules.
No, I'm just kidding. Brendan Fraser, what was it like working with him?
Yeah.
Amazing. Brendan Fraser is a great actor. And for me, comedically, it really worked because I think the best comedies with comedians are putting them next to really good actors. And Brendan really physically, emotionally became the caveman. And it was, like, awesome to play off of, his reactions and stuff. And as a person, he was a sweet guy, too, so.
Thank you.
I like you. Wait, where are you going? I like you. You're my friend. Okay, that's it. Go back to your seat. You're my friend, dude. Chinese.
How's it going?
What's up?
You grew up in the Comedy Store in L.A.
Oh, my God. Let me see your face, dude. You could be one of my siblings. All right. There you go. All right. We don't like them, right, son? No.
Not cool,
Not cool, bro. Sorry.
What was that like, and how did it influence your comedy?
Oh, we're at the Comedy Store?
Yeah.
Well, it was, it was a free-for-all. I never had any parental supervision. My mom was busy at the club. My dad, they were divorced, and being raised around comedians was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. They were very, very respectful. There was anything weird that ever happened, and it was it's kind of like the Manson family without any of the murders. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's just kind of wild. And, my mom was amazing. She, started the Comedy Store with my father. And it was pretty cool. Yeah. So, here I am.
Thank you, man.
I like you. I like you too, dude.
I was raised without parental supervision, too.
Now, true or false, you were mentored by Sam Kinison.
Yes.
One of the greatest comedians of all time.
But there's probably a lot of people here that don't know who Sam Kinison. You guys remember Sam Kinison?
Show.
How many people don't know who Sam Kinison is? Round of applause. Scream. Google him later. He's a very funny comedian. He was my biggest influence growing up in the 80s and 90s, yeah.
So, and then from there, doing your stand-up is how you developed the Weasel character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just kind of like one of those things that just happened. I just started MTV. You guys remember the MTV shows? I started back then, and it it was one of those things that just, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know, like Justin Bieber on the steps when he played his guitar and YouTube picked him up, you know, it was just like, I was at the right place at the right time, the right moment, the right channel, and it just hit, you know what I mean? It was kind of like it just hit, yeah.
Do you feel typecast, stereotyped into, every movie that, during that time that people wanted the Weasel and they want to wheeze the juice and hey, buddy.
Please don't do that, please. Son, tell him about that. I get
Not
really
cool, bro.
Not cool, bro. Oh, buddy. We're just having fun. Thank you. Yeah, it's the entertainment business is a weird business. It's you work really hard to come up with your own thing, and then you really work really hard to prove to people that's not the only thing that you do. So I don't know. You got to kind of like you got to appreciate the fact that I appreciate the fact that I even got in the business, and I appreciate the fact that people liked whatever it is that I did. So you know what I mean? Yeah.
Got another question out here.
Hi, Pauly.
Hi.
So thank you so much for coming here.
You're welcome.
You were a Gen X icon. We loved you.
Thank you.
And we can quote so many things from your movies, and we can say all the things that we saw that we loved. But we also taught our kids. So I brought my kids up right, and I showed them your movies.
Oh, beautiful. That's good. Give it up to her, paying it forward. Just like I'm paying it forward with my son, right, son? What do you
That's
think?
right.
Dude, I also was raised on your movies, but you know what I wasn't raised on?
What?
You.
Not cool, not cool.
Cool, not cool.
Sorry.
So my question is, the interactions you have with us, with Gen X, with our generation, how is it different with our kids? Do they know you for different things? Do they look for different things from you?
Ask the second part of the question one more time.
Do they expect different things from you? I mean, I'm sure you get the, hey, all the things that you just did for us that I'm not going to ask for. But the younger kids, the ones in their 20s, the ones in their teens, are they looking for something different from you? What do they know you for?
I don't know. They know me for the same stuff that you just
Right.
said that they know me from. A lot of the parents have introduced their kids to my stuff. And because of all the streaming sites, the Netflix, the Amazon, the Hulu, a lot of my stuff gets licensed to to those platforms, so I'm able to like be there. And then obviously YouTube now and Instagram. I'm on social media a lot, so I have a podcast that's taken off right now called Random Rants, which you guys seen it yet? A couple people, and it's basically me just being me, and there's about 10 cameras in my apartment, and I'm just kind of ranting on life and everything, and it's kind of like taking it back to the old school Pauly Shore and just kind of having fun, more R-rated because it's the internet and you can do whatever you can do and say whatever you want, and I don't have sponsors, and because of YouTube, you can, it's pretty cool. YouTube is interesting because it's I think it's a place that if you find a home for it, all you people can see whoever it is that you love in the business, and just, it's pretty interesting. So we'll see.
Well, I love that you can do the same stuff in a new way. So we love you for who you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I think one of those movies that has transcended time and a new generation has grown to love is one of my favorites, and that is a Goofy movie.
Leaning Tower of Chisa, bro. Ah! Why are you laughing at that? It's good stuff, dude.
Dude, it's cool. I like that line. I watched that movie a lot growing up.
Sorry about him.
So what was it like getting a phone call from Disney of all places to work on a film?
Well, I was in their wheelhouse from all my other films because all those films were Disney films. So the Encino Man, the Son-in-Law, the Army, all that stuff was Disney. I was working over there, so it was kind of just a call from them saying, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And when you do voiceover stuff, you don't really know what's going to happen. And I just did it, and then it just caught on. And it was weird that, even to this day, I'm like, why do people like that movie so much? I don't know. So, I guess people like it, yeah.
You have a question out here?
Hey man, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We are destroying the planet right now, especially for
We,
the next,
like all...
like
Thunder.
everyone here.
Yeah.
And we got to save it for the next generation, like your kid.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I don't know about him, but other kids.
yeah,
Dude, for my kids.
So I'm wondering, we need a gritty reboot of Biodome.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder,
know.
when's
Yeah.
that going to happen?
Yeah.
And who's going to play Stephen Baldwin?
Well, the thing is, thanks, bro. The thing is, with Biodome and all these other films, a lot of people always come up to me and they're like, why don't you do Encino Man 2 or What's Up with Son-in-Law or all these kind of classics. You guys actually had the power to be able to see if you want to see sequels because of social media. You guys can just bombard the studios yourself, which I get a lot on social media. And if you hit them hard enough and they see there's an audience, because at the end of the day, it's about money. I mean, if you guys are going to spend the money to see it, then they're going to make it, because even though you guys love it and I love it, if they don't feel there's a financial upside to it, they're not going to do it. So if you guys want to see any of my films, just hit up. I'm sure MGM owns Biodome, and my other movies are owned by Disney. But because of the whole Disney Plus that's coming, you guys are familiar with that? The new Disney, they're pulling all the movies from Netflix. From what I heard is Netflix, they're pulling, like Warner Brothers is pulling their movies, Fox is pulling their movies. A lot of people are starting their own apps. And all my films were Disney films. So maybe once they live on Disney Plus, then we can do the sequels to those movies and put them on Disney Plus for you guys. So I don't know, that'd be cool, yeah.
Hey, friend.
What's up, bud?
I was at the Jason Mewes panel on Friday, and he told a funny little anecdote about how you went over to his booth, and there was a guy there who might not have recognized you, and I was just kind of wondering if I could get your perspective on what went down that day. Do you know what I'm talking about? You remember that?
Son, I don't know.
Dude, I try to block out all the haters, right?
Yeah. No, I don't remember. I remember going to say hi to him, but I don't remember exactly what happened. But
Okay.
that happens. Not
No
everyone
worries.
knows me. It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, cool.
That was your question? That's all you got. You got Pauly Shore here. You can ask him anything.
Pauly.
Yeah.
Pauly.
There you go.
My friend. My dearest
Here, let's give you a
inspiration.
hug. Here we go.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Here. My friend, praise Jesus, come home. It is Sunday. We can make this place like church if we want. Jesus is coming to save our souls. And we'll come on. God save the queen.
Voice acting versus physical acting. What do you prefer? There you go. Boom. That's a question.
Physical acting. I like physical acting. I like being on camera. I like doing that. I just actually finished a film called Guest House. My first starring role in a movie in a long time, as you guys, I'm sure, know, because everywhere I go, people are like, when are you doing another movie? Well, here it is. It's called Guest House. I play a guy that won't leave a guest house in the back. And it's rated R. It's got the tone of kind of like American Pie or The Hangover. And it's pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. It should be out early next year. Hopefully, I think Lionsgate is going to be putting it out or being part of the distribution of it. So I think people will see that. And it's from what I remember doing it a couple of months ago, I remember having a really good time. So hopefully that'll transcend in the edit, similar to my other films, and you guys will enjoy Pauly Shore in a film, once again, having a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shaka, brother. I saw you dancing the other day, dude. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Move around, dude. Yeah. There you go.
I was actually just about to ask about that. You took like video of me. How did I not recognize you?
I don't know, because you were in your own world, doing your own thing. You're cool. You're having fun. Remember?
Yeah.
But did you see it on my Instagram?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. Just go to @DonaldTrump. Whoa, bro. No, Pauly Shore's Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, definitely check out the podcast. And there's a special email if you want to email me and you can't get up and talk to me. So, yeah, you're on my Instagram. Bye. I like you, dude. What's up?
Mr. Shore,
Yes, sir.
what is your opinion on North Korea?
Good question. Oh, Little Rocket Man we're talking about. Little Rocket Man? Yeah, Little Rocket Man. I don't know. I haven't been to North Korea, but I would not want to go to North Korea because I'd be I'd be scared. I'd be scared to, do something out of the realm. and have them capture me and, you know, and put me in some North Korea prison. So, not cool.
But dude, what if you could restore peace there? If he loves Dennis Rodman, he'll fucking love you.
That's true. That's got a good point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, man.
What's up?
I'm like a huge fan of yours, and Son-in-Law is my favorite movie. What's your favorite moment from your filming career?
The favorite moment from my film career? Man, well, I think in life, wherever you're at that time is where you're at. So every movie that I did at that particular time, I really enjoyed. There's not, like when I did MTV, and then I got into Encino Man, there was that, and then I got into Son-in-Law, and there was all these other movies. So every movie that I did, I had special moments and feelings from it. I loved Encino Man because I loved playing off of Sean Astin, and I loved playing off of Brendan Fraser. You know, there was a really great chemistry there. I don't know, the Weasel the Juice scene seems to be pretty popular. You know, when we go into a 7-Eleven there, and then Son-in-Law, you know, was a classic, you know, where I got punched in the face. That was a big scene there. And then riding the Combine. People love the Combine stuff. And I always love hearing from you guys that you really enjoy it during the holidays. And that Son-in-Law is in your, you know, in your wheelhouse during when the holidays come. You always like to play that, so that makes me feel good. So I'm glad I'm able to give back to you guys for that. So, and then Biodome, of course, when, you know, Steven was eating my toenails. That was cool. What? What'd she say?
Something about farts.
Oh, smelling the farts. Yeah, that was good too. All right, thanks, Stu.
You're great, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. Give it up for my son, my other son. All right, here we go.
Hi, Pauly. Nice to see you. I'm just wondering two things about Son-in-Law. One, did you ever drink Bartles and Jaymes? And two, did you ever learn how to whittle wood?
No on both. Sorry.
Hey, Pauly, my name is Anthony. I was at that little situation that happened. It seemed like it may have got a little heated, but I was ready to have your back, just so you know.
Thank you. Oh, with the J Mewes thing?
Yeah.
So what happened? Because I don't really remember.
Some guy thought you were cutting in line, and he got kind of irritated about it because he didn't recognize who you were.
Oh, some guy thought I was cutting in line to J Mewes?
Yeah.
I probably was.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was trying to get to the guy from Clerks, bro. He's cool, dude.
I'm going to report you for child abuse.
Okay.
But my question is, where's your favorite place to perform stand-up at?
Last night I had great shows. Anyone go to the shows last night? Wow, not one person. Okay. How was the shows? Fun, right? Yeah, so, I mean, literally when I'm on stage doing my stand-up, that's my happiest place in the world. So last night was great. Tonight I'm driving to Myrtle Beach. I have 2 shows in Myrtle Beach tonight. Is June here? Oh, she didn't come. Oh, yeah, she's at the other panel, right? So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. I was in Saudi Arabia a couple weeks ago. I enjoyed that as well, so it doesn't matter.
Is your schedule online? Is it easy?
Yes, if you go to paulyshore.com, tour dates, my Instagram. Are you guys all on Instagram? Most everyone is, yeah? Yeah, so just follow me. I'm on there. Thanks, dude. Give it up for the baby crying in the back. She's on Instagram.
She's my spirit animal.
How's it going, Pauly?
What's up, bud?
So, whenever they do the behind the scenes of some comedians,
Wow.
and they're doing like
that was a shriek right there. She's like, follow me on Instagram. Go on.
And they're doing like
Say that. I'm sorry.
When you watch the behind the scenes or outtakes, you'll see that like a comedian is crafting a joke for a movie, and they do like 19 takes, and maybe it's for one joke, or they're just throwing it up against the wall, like, okay, whatever of this works. When do you know that it's done? I'm only going to do 2 of this, or we're going to just keep making.
Are you
jokes
a
and
writer?
jokes. I pretend that I am. Yes,
Okay.
and when I get published, then I can say I'm a
Yeah.
writer.
It's, it's the old, is it Michelangelo, who's the guy that keeps whittling and to get to the, what is that? Who's the person?
Sculptor.
Yeah, is that Michelangelo?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. That's it. It's pretty much Michelangelo. It's like every day it's hammering the script. Every day it's listening to your assistant, whoever you're writing with, read it out loud. Every day, it's just literally like, boom, just like that. And then you do a table read, and then you switch it. And then you just keep going. And it's just like, you can never stop trying to make it better, And then when you get on the set, then it changes too. So you never really know until you do it, until it gets in the edit and it goes through that process. So
awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
I also wanted to thank you for being here. But I was going to ask, which project was your favorite movie? But since he asked your favorite moment, I'm going to change it to, was that your real hair in Son-in-Law?
Mm-hmm.
It was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I
Hi.
grew up watching your movies with my older sister, so it's really awesome to meet you. But is there any actor or actress that you would like to work with in the future?
I mean, I would like to work with any actor or actress that you guys like. Anyone that you think is really good. I mean, I was downstairs with Anthony Michael Hall, who to me is like one of the greatest comedic actors in the 80s, and obviously still now. So, I mean, anyone that I think is good, I would want to work with. I don't really care. I mean, even the guy from The Office, the black dude, what was his name? Leslie Baker. I mean, he's hilarious. I mean, I got his phone number, you know what I mean? And, I'll stalk him for a while. And I think he's funny. I don't really care, you know what I mean? I don't care as long as, I'm interested in them, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Pauly. How you doing?
Hi.
My question is, did you ever get a script and you read through it and you thought the lines were kind of, and you're like, I can make this better? Like, did you?
Every script that I've done.
Yeah?
It's like, yeah, I rewrite all my stuff. I mean, the movie Guest House I did the same thing. It's always the idea. You always have to say to yourself, is this idea a good idea first? Is the story good? If it's good, then you go, okay, I could work from there. So for me, Guest House seemed made sense for me. I mean, just playing a guy that won't leave out of a guest house immediately, to me, is funny. So now I just got to make it better. And so you go in there and you have to do the work. I mean, you have to go in there night after night. I mean, I worked through the holidays, all last holidays on the script. So, yeah.
One more quick question. How did you like when they shaved your head for In the Army Now?
Well, that's when my career went in the shitter, so it's kind of like Samson, right,
Symbolism.
bro?
Dude,
They
you
took
lost
my
all your
they took my
powers.
what?
They took all your powers.
They took my what? They
Your
took powers. No, I actually liked it because I thought I had a good run with my hair, And it's like you can't keep doing the same thing and so for the Army, it was a great kind of reason to cut the hair because you're like on screen doing an Army movie, and obviously if you're in the Army, you have to cut your hair, so it made sense. So I thought it was cool. I love that movie too.
Thank you.
Hey, so I have some friends that have a podcast. It's called Spoiler Alert Podcast.
Don't
it's a
throw
movie
me on it
podcast.
right now. Don't put me on blast.
No, I was wondering if you had any tips or advice to have a successful podcast.
I'm still trying to figure it out. So, no, her question is a good question. How do you have a successful podcast? You don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's just about doing. So it's like, if you're into it, then hopefully other people will be into it. If you're not into it, then it probably won't catch on.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Yeah.
This question is for
What's
all of
up, player?
Hi.
What's up, player? What's up?
This question is for all of you. What's your favorite superhero?
Yeah, I know. I heard superhero. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Son, what's your favorite superhero? Answer the question.
Don't hurt me. My favorite is Superman because he also grew up without his parents.
What's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
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 What's your favorite superhero?
Miles Morales.
Who is it?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse.
What's up, buddy? So I have a friend back home who actually created a beer called Weasel the Juice and has pictures with you. So if you're ever in Grand Haven, Michigan, let's grab a beer together sometime.
Yeah, I think he sent me some of that stuff.
We were there. They gave him.
Yeah, they gave us the beer, the Weasel the Juice beer.
Yeah, Grand Armory?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Cool.
my question is, do you still have the Steven Tyler PJs from
Son-in-Law?
From Son-in-Law?
No, I don't. Right? We sold them on what?
On eBay.
Is your newfound son aware of any possible step siblings from your documentary Africa?
He was jealous on that one. Tell him, yeah.
Dude, it's like I see this movie and it's my dad, my biological father, and he's off searching for another child. It's like, hello.
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Come on. But then shortly after that, we met up and it took some time, and now, look, we're here together.
He's not my son. We're just fucking with you guys. You know that, right? Okay, go.
That's what he tells everybody. It's very hurtful.
So stupid. Oh my God.
So you're on Cameo now, correct?
Yes.
Have you had any super weird? You're like, I'm not reading that. Or have
Well,
they all been super
well, the good thing is they just came up with like a part on Cameo. Like if you don't want to do it, you can just say deny it. So I've been doing that. Yeah. So Cameo is basically an app. If you have like a friend, a wife, a husband, and you want someone that you look up to, say something really nice and positive. It could be someone that's sick, which is awesome. You help someone like that. Someone is having a birthday or anniversary, and it's really cool. And it's just like, a shout out, and it's cool. So if you have anyone that likes me, that you think a birthday or something coming up, I can say what's up to them, personalize it, and it's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. So I know. I think I'm gonna dive in on that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool app. So.
During these conventions, obviously you've been in Hollywood and you've been around, but have you seen somebody and you're like, oh my God, it's blah blah blah? Like,
Everyone. Yeah. I'm just like you guys. I'm a super nerd when I see people, like Ron Perlman, from Hellboy. He's cool. I see him. Who else was like Jay Mewes? I'm a fan of Jay Mewes. I went, so I was in line to get his autograph to see Jay Mewes.
Did you get your picture at the Quick Stop?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm no different than you guys. I look at movies and TV, and I'm entertained as well. So, I like people. I'm watching the new Wanda Sykes Netflix special right now. She's a great comic if you're a fan of her stuff. And, I'm a fan of people, of things just like you are. So,
All right, I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but this is going to be the last question, so make it good.
Hi, Pauly. Thanks for being here. Me and my sister used to watch your movies a ton when we were kids, especially Biodome. And my parents recently moved to Tucson, so we went and visited the Biosphere out there. And I know that's not where it was filmed, but my sister wanted to know if you've ever been to the actual Biosphere.
I have not been to the Biosphere, no, but...
Not nearly enough purple sticky punch there.
The what?
Not nearly enough purple sticky punch there.
No, there's no marijuana in the Biosphere in Arizona. But no, that's where they designed it after that, and no, I haven't been there. We filmed that, I think, on the Universal lot, and then a couple other locations where they kind of rebuilt the whole thing. When we jumped off of the bungee jump, we did that. That was crazy. you know. So.
All right, so I think that's going to be it. Are you going back to your table later today?
No, I'm going to do a pictures. What are they
Oh,
called?
you're doing the photo ops.
The photo ops, and then I'm driving to Myrtle Beach, and then the New York Times is doing a big cover story on me. The guy's flying in. I'm excited about that. Start talking about the movie, and thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. This is Sandy Danto. What's your social media?
At Sandy Danto, you can find me.
Yeah, thanks,
And if
guys.
you took any video of me and Pauly, tag us at Pauly Shore, at Sandy Danto. Thank you, guys.